What's up, fans? This is Jarvis. Welcome back to the Guitar Spa, where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And right now, I have a deluxe Yamaha that is here. And you may be asking me, what's the difference between a deluxe and a normal? Deluxe means bigger, better, in everything, right? I mean, when somebody says it's deluxe, modern deluxe is better, bigger, sounds better. And this one is none other than the LL16 Deluxe. And I've done a couple of many LL16 ARE, and this one is a LL16 Deluxe ARE. Okay, so let's get this review started. The top basically is the same. You get the Engelmann spruce top that is on this beautiful guitar. This one doesn't have a pickguard, but the transparent pickguard, I don't know why. And you have the Engelmann spruce top, a beautiful Engelmann spruce top that is on this guitar. And the bracing is basically a X brace. There's a special non-scallop X brace that is in this. So the non-scallop is slightly thick, and about 2 inches from the parameters they thin down so that it gives you that free the parameters of this top to give you firstly, non-scallop gives you the articulate trebles. The trebles are clear trebles on this. The Engelmann provides that warmness, sweetness, that over 1 or 2 years when you age, it sounds even better, and it's unlike the Sitka spruce top. So take note of this. This one is slightly bigger body because the Engelmann has, maybe compared to the Sitka spruce, it will distort a little bit up to 80%, but because the way it's braced, you can actually drive this top a little bit more aggressively while getting the sweet trebles and the warmness of the Engelmann. Okay, the top of this are all treated the ARE. ARE basically is acoustic resonant enhancement. What they do is they use heat and pressure to remove certain properties of the wood to signify that it's aging the wood. And this one you can hear it evidently. They've used it for years, and later, right now, most of the companies are calling it torrefied tops. Okay, that means aging tops. Okay, you got the abalone rosette on this. And what is the difference between the deluxe and this? You can see that's an extra beautiful abalone purflings on the top of this. It's like an OM42, and without the expensive price tag. And what I just gonna say something is, it's not scientific proven, but this is basically my experience and some of this in the forums that I've said. If you route this parameter here, even this, and you fit the laborious abalone purflings on this, generally this, because you're reading certain parameters, it's a more responsive top. Okay, I personally believe it's true. That's why most of my guitars, especially high ends, have the abalone purflings. This one comes with maple binding on the bottom body, plastic bindings on the fretboard, ebony bridge, ebony fretboard. We got the difference between this is the markers on the inlays are diamond markers and not the just a circle 4mm abalone inlay on this. Okay, so that's the difference. You get plastic pins, plastic saddle, and plastic nut, but I upgraded this to the FMI saddle, straightened the nut a little bit. Nut, I didn't really do much, and lowered the action a little bit. And this is phenomenal, majestic sounding, bold, loud. You get the Indian rosewood head plate, and this is something that most guitars companies don't do. The factory companies don't do is they give, this is a five-piece neck. Okay, what does five-piece neck mean to you as a player? One, you put 5 pieces together, you glue it. It takes a lot of time to do it, and then it's laborious. But Yamaha feels that this will make the neck a little bit more rigid, and it's evidently because the necks are all straight, and it's solid. Okay, so when the neck is very robust, it has, you got the mahogany, Indian rosewood, mahogany, Indian rosewood, and mahogany 5 piece. And when the neck is a little bit more stable and robust, it transfers the energy from the neck, and it gives a more solid bottom and more articulate tone that is transferred to the guitar. So remember, the guitar is, it's everything is interconnected. It's related. It's linked. This can, adjusting the action a little bit here will affect the intonation, even the tone, the tonality, the sustain, even the neck angle, how is it angled, will affect the whole guitar, in terms of how it will perform. Okay, Indian Rosewood back inside. This one has a fairly dark one, and let's play and listen to how it sounds. And you tell me whether the deluxe is worth the money. But I can tell you, buy the deluxe, because I guess it's only about 10% more in terms of price, and it's very loud sounding it on. Firstly, I gotta say, this guitar's a Japanese company that is made in China, but don't discount the fact, because the Japanese are really anal about quality, and they put very strict QC restrictions, in the factory, and that's why it's churning out fantastic guitars at exceptional pricing, value added pricing. And personally, why I advocate people saying, did Yamaha pay me to say this? No, because I'm thinking more about you, the user, you, the owner, and what if you want value for money. This is a value for money guitar. In terms of the way it's constructed, you get a lot of materials that is being fitted on this guitar. You get bang for buck, buck for bank, whatever you call it. And most important is the tonality of this. This sells more less than $1,000 Singapore, and guitars that are $2,000 to $3,000 or even $4,000 that don't even come close. In terms of construction, Japanese always think long term, 10, 20 years. That's why the bracing pattern, I've worked on guitars from Yamaha that were 40, 50 years old, restoring it, and it was still intact, and that angle is perfect. So if you want to grow together with a guitar, this is one guitar you might want to consider. And Yamaha didn't ask me to say it. No, they should be paying me to say that. Okay? If you want a loud guitar, you're playing strumming a lot, and in care groups and live groups, in worship, or you just want a loud sounding guitar on stage and stuff like that, then this is the one. If you prefer something smaller, then get the LL16D. something to note is because of the bracing pattern that's non-scalloped, you won't get that very loose kind of bass that you get with a lot of other, like maybe a Martin, things like that. So you don't get an unbalanced bass. You get more bass and less trebles. This one is extremely balanced. If you want a balanced guitar, buy a Yamaha. Okay, I feel that it has lovely trebles, just the right amount of bass that is on this guitar. Even you see this, let me just play this. It rings, the trebles rings, the trebles ring. So play your own guitar and see whether it rings or not. Okay, Yamaha, Yamaha, Yamaha. I mean, I love Yamaha. Woo woo! So that's that, It's saying, knock, knock, knock on heaven's. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's floor. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. is a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse. I love the Engelmann screws because it gives that sweetness. I mean, you don't get it from um, the Sika screw stock. It's one strum you can hear, and the other thing about the color is, it doesn't have that very orangey color. You know, as the age, it's yellowish, but it's more like a Caucasian type of yellowish. You know, that means like, how would I say it? You know, not orangey yellowish, but yellowish, cream yellowish. Okay, cream yellowish on this guitar. I mean, the top will age. And let's do some finger picking. Baba Black Chick or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or ABCD. Okay. fantastic guitar. I love this guitar. If you have just a very tight budget, stretch a little bit, delay gratification, buy the deluxe model. Okay, this comes from me. You will thank me. Buy the deluxe model. If you're thinking about LL16 and LL16 Deluxe and you're not very sure, who do you go to? Not Ghostbusters. Call Jarvis, the Guitar Spar. Buy the deluxe model. I'm saying again 3 times. Buy the deluxe model. Listen to the guitar guru. That's me. Buy the deluxe model. Okay, because it's because you have lots of juice. It's value for money. A lot of technology is built onto this. Value for money, even in the woods that they give you, full solid wood, 5-piece neck, abalone inlays, that it's so beautiful on stage. And when this age with the ARE, it's no brainer. I don't know why and how Yamaha can produce a guitar and sell it at this amount. If it's a Taylor or Martin, they'll charge this for 4 or 5 times this guitar. And seriously, it's a company that you need to just say, take away. Don't worry about made in China, because the quality of this is even better than some of the Mexican made guitars. I don't want to mention the company's name, you guys know it. Okay, so till my next review, because I live with passion. Play your guitar, allow love, joy, peace, health, and wealth to be multiplied. If you like this review, give me a thumbs up, and also comment just below this YouTube video, what do you feel about this, and any comments, I'm welcome. Constructive criticism, okay? No destructive criticism, okay? I'll see you in the next video that's coming up. Bye bye.